In this video, we will be talking about the nervous system. As we get through the nervous system, we will then link the effects of dementia on the nervous system. The nervous system is a complex work of nerves and cells that carry messages to and from the brain and spinal cord to other parts of the body. The nervous system consists of two different networks, called the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system.
Since the nervous system controls all of our body functions, we thought of one function that could be considered dancing.
The central nervous system is made up of the brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system is made up of the nerves that branch off from the spinal cord and extend to all the parts of the body. The sympathetic nervous system is involved with the fight or flight response and works to optimize means of survival by manipulating the body's responses. The parasympathetic nervous system is the opposite of the sympathetic nervous system and restores the body's functions to a regular resting state. The nervous system transmits signals between the brain and the rest of the body, including internal organs. Because of this, the nervous system's activity controls the ability to move, breathe, see, think, and eat, and more.
The brain is made up of billions of nerve cells that are specially designed to communicate with each other. Nerve cells are elongated with many tentacle-like projections which allow them to make contact with the cells around them. These projections form many connections with one another, creating an intricate network between cells. The connections between nerve cells occur at junctions called synapses. These networks are a bit like the complex electrical circuits inside a computer. Messages travel down cells as tiny electrical impulses. At a synapse, chemicals called neurotransmitters allow the electrical impulses to pass from one cell to another. This is the basis for how the brain works. Nerve cells are like any other cells in the body. They need oxygen and nutrients to stay alive. They also rely on close contact with other cells. If a nerve cell is starved of oxygen or nutrients, or becomes isolated from its neighbours, it will die. When a nerve cell dies, it cannot usually be replaced. If something damages or destroys the nerve cells, they can no longer do their job. This is what happens in dementia. Depending on the part of the brain that is affected, dementia can interfere with our ability to remember things, reason, understand language, or move.
The basic unit of the nervous system is a nerve cell, also called a neuron. The human brain contains about 100 billion neurons. A neuron has a cell body that includes a nucleus and special extensions called axons and dendrites. Bundles of axons, which form nerves, are found throughout the body. Axons and dendrites allow neurons to communicate even across long distances.
Dementia is a slow, progressive decline in mental functions, including memory, thinking, judgment, and the ability to learn. Dementia is caused by the damage of the nerve cells within the brain. This is called neurodegeneration, which is the breaking down and death of nerve cells. Because of this, they can no longer communicate with other nerve cells in the brain to get messages across to other parts of the body. There are many types of dementia that are caused by neurodegeneration. Each of these different types affects the brain in a different way, which is why every person with dementia can have different symptoms. There are many signs and symptoms of dementia. They are memory loss, thinking, and social abilities are affected through daily functions that cannot be done easily, difficulty communicating or finding words, difficulty reasoning or problem solving, handling complex tasks seems impossible, coordination and motor functions decrease, confusion and disorientation, personality changes, depression, anxiety, inappropriate behavior, paranoia, agitation, and hallucinations. Dementia can cause a lot of distress to family and friends. The person with dementia eventually will not be able to take care of themselves and will need full-time care. As a result of this, some people will withdraw, avoiding family activities, and sometimes in a case of married people, they may get divorced. This is because of the difference of how people react to change, and it is their way of coping with it. Sometimes families will get closer because of it. It just depends on each person and the situation.